Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we are trying out a Rakdos Aggro deck. All based around Rakdos Aggro, just trying to get them down to zero. That's the goal of this deck. We do have Judas the Scourge Diva, which gives all of our other creatures +1/+0. An awesome Anthem effect for when we're trying to go big already. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, it does 1 damage to any target, which is awesome. Which this is kind of the cool thing is that we have a bunch of like 1 mana, 2 toughness power creatures already, and then those become 3 power on turn 3. So with Fanatical Firebrand can kind of get in for more. We can start trading off with more stuff. Fireblade Artist definitely wins games. It's beat me a couple times already. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, Fireblade Artist deals 2 damage to any opponent or planeswalker. So definitely a way to just kind of get in those last couple points of damage. Like if we have a Fanatical Firebrand or 2 on the battlefield, this guy, and then we have Lightning Shock, we can end up doing, 5-6 points of damage with this guy at the end. So I like him in here. Hackerbat is also a fun one. You 3 converted mana cost. You can Spectacle. So if you've done damage this turn, you can use a Spectacle cost for 2 mana, a black and a red. And you can pay black against Death Touch on the turn, so we can use it as removal. You pay red, it gets +2 -2. So basically, you swing in. They don't want to block it because it might have Death Touch. If they do block it, or if they don't block it, all of a sudden it gets in for 4 damage. So it's a good card. I think it's awesome. And I think Legion War Boss is good in here as well. Whenever the tokens always swing in, and you typically just block them because that's been the most annoying part of Legion War Boss. But now that they also ping in for damage, it's actually pretty good. The biggest issue is whenever you're up against Lifelink, because you swing in and all of a sudden they can block with a bunch of Lifelinkers getting tons of life. So that's the one thing we have to worry about. Rixmati Reveler is amazing, of course. You pay its Spectacle cost, which is actually 2 more, and a black, but it gets when it enters the battlefield, you get to discard your entire hand then and draw 3 cards. Otherwise, you can discard a card and then draw a card. Anyway, so that's it for this the deck tech for this one. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how it goes, and yeah, wish me luck. All right, against the Wandering Bard, bring it on, and we are playing our Rakdos Aggro deck, and we're gonna see how it goes. I like our land so far. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. We're going first, which is what we want. Gutterbones. We're going to try him out, see how Gutterbones does here. See, I feel like Diagraph Ghoul is definitely better just because it has the extra toughness. So, I don't know. We're going to keep going for it, though. Man, really would have liked extra black mana there. Alright, well, Diagraph Ghoul, swinging for 2. Down to 18. And this is a pretty fast start. Especially with Judith here. So yeah, Judith comes down, swinging in for 6. If they try to kill something, we can at least do some damage to them. Yeah, swing in for 6. Alright, so do Moment of Craving the Judith here. That's bad, yep. So ping there. Down to 15. Alright, Judith number 2. Amazing. Alright. Swing in for 6. And they take it down to 9. And we just have lethal with the Lightning Strike here. Alright, there's Ritual of Set. So we get a ping 3 times here at them. Down to 6. This is I'm liking how this is playing out a lot right now. So let me make sure I know Gutterbones activation. So activate this ability only during your turn and only if an opponent lost life this turn. So I do have to make him lose life first, and it just returns it to our hand, I believe. But we have enough right now. I don't need to worry about spending the mana for that. Swing in, down to 5, pass the turn. So now they have to gain life or have 2 blockers available. Doom Whisper, alright, so... Alright, and Fanatical Firebrand seals the deal. So Fanatical Firebrand... Swing all in. I mean, I guess I could have just pinged with the Fanatical Firebrands, but I'm fine with this. Alright, blocks a Firebrand. down to damage. They're tapped out, and we lightning strike for face. And yeah, there we go. That is how that deck is supposed to run. And all right, perfect, very good. All right, here we are against Mysterious Dude, a mysterious dude, and we are playing. Ooh, we have to mulligan this one. Playing our Rakdos Aggro deck, and that looks a lot better. All right, Fanatical Firebrands into you. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Gutter Bones, pretty good on top. Yep, we'll keep it. I'm not sure if we want to be looking for something better actually at that point to try to find like our Scourge Diva, but this way we get Gutter Bones and Fanatical Firebrand down on the next turn, which is pretty phenomenal. Alright, there's Plains, Fountain of Renewal. Gonna try to gain some life against us. We're gonna try to make that not happen. Yep, get down Gutter Bones. Down to 17. Yep, up to 18. And this is a fast start. I mean, they know too, like if they play anything like a Johnny's Pride Mate, I mean, we end up using 2 of our guys here. So let's, we are going to pay the 2. Play Legion War Boss. Go to combat first, see if he'll trade off with anything, and next, swing in, swing in. Alright, so let's it through. We will go ahead and kill this guy now. Yep, definitely got to get him off the battlefield. They're getting life, but we're going to start growing with this Legion War Boss. Interesting. Well, we will play Gutter Bones number 2. Me as well. Alright, swing in. I don't like that I can't press all attack whenever I have these guys. Like, I loved if that was still an option. Like, I have to go with them. I can't say no attackers, but I can say all attack. It just makes more sense that that's how it would be. Alright, we have a pretty big board here. They could have a Ritual of Soot, which would be very bad. We can at least get back... we'd actually have to make sure they did damage. Alright, so Legion War Boss comes off the battlefield. We still have a lot of damage on board. I think a Lightning Strike might do it here. Yeah, because we have 7 points, so... we're just going to pass the turn. Blood Crypt, we don't need to play it yet. Alright, Epicure of Blood, interesting. Well, we still have lethal, so... yep, swing all in. If they have something, they have something, but we have none. Alright, perfect. There we go. Perfect. Epicure of Blood actually is kind of interesting. There's a lot of ways to gain life. I think if you could do like a tokens deck, like Vampire tokens deck with Epicure of Blood and the guide, the Vampire that gains a life and you lose a life, or like they lose a life, you can end up draining them out a ton because it creates multiple triggers. Basically, you create 4 copies of the same guy on turn 4 and 5, and with vampires, I think that's actually a pretty legitimate strategy. So that actually might be interesting enough to try out. All right, sorry, not too many games for this one as well. Trying to keep these ones a little bit shorter because I want to get as many videos out as I can today while I am still sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. So super grateful for them for everything they're doing, and if you guys like the deck, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.